Welcome back to Fan Style Reviews, where I'm your host Frank,
I'm Angel.
I'm Jamel.
and we're just three friends who are very opinionated when it comes to movies. We're not professional movie critics, but we definitely like to have our own opinion on stuff. Today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to do some movies and some TV shows. We're going to start with Uncharted, talk about the movie The Cursed and Blacklight, and then we're going to finish up with the Peacemaker TV show. But I want to start with some breaking news. As of March 2nd, the voice actor for Bender decided to return for the return of Futurama. What are you guys' thoughts on the return of Futurama?
I'm excited for it because I've been a fan since day one.
I
Yeah.
love Futurama. I'm very excited for it.
I think he's alright.
It's alright.
God, you disrespecting the Futurama?
I'm
Like
not
Just alright.
that's because I ain't putting some extra wang on it.
that?
I watch it when I go to sleep. That's all.
I do too. I do
Yeah,
too.
see?
And then also there has been rumors that Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan are coming together for an I Am Legend 2. But let's just go ahead and dive right into Uncharted. What do you guys think of the movie?
For me, I never watched. I never played any of the
me
Uncharted
neither.
games like that. So I went in as basically a moviegoer, a fan of movies. So I didn't go in as a fan of video games in the movies. So my perspective was a whole lot different from maybe people who may have played the game. So for me, I thought it was great.
See, let me go first because you actually played the game. I thought it was okay. It was an average movie for me. I'll give it a 6. I had it as a 5 when we got out of the theater, but I'm gonna stay with the 6. For the same reasons, I never played the game, so I didn't know how it added up. But that's my main question is how did it add up to the game?
To me, my expectations blew because
It blew up.
It blew up.
Blew your mind.
Yeah. It
Ain't
was
got no
actually
brain.
funny. It was actually adventurous. It went with the games, like the scene with the airplane.
Yeah. That is
was
the one scene that I knew was in the game
Yeah.
was when he was hanging on to them.
Also, when him and his brother were climbing to steal that map.
Yeah.
That was part of the game as well.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot. There's going to be some spoilers. These movies did come out a little bit ago, so there's spoiler warning going forward. But go ahead, finish your thoughts.
Yeah, to me, I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I just thought in the plane scene, it was a little too CGI for me. And it might not have been too CGI for you, but it also was a little unrealistic. I don't think you could have been knocked out of a plane, even if your foot was caught in something and just been kind of. And he had his necklace on when he was upside down. Come on.
I mean, it is a movie.
No, it is a movie. I understand.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible, but
Especially when it's based off a video game.
Exactly.
it is based off a video game. And in the past, video game movies have not lived up to the hype.
This one
Mortal
actually.
Kombat? Where was the combat?
Don't get me started on that movie. That thing actually set up for.
I thought it was good. One of our friends who won't come on the podcast, he said it's not good. There was no tournament. But it was based off the game. Now you were saying something about they weren't the right ages though.
Yeah, as far as for Sully, it wasn't the right age. For Nathan, same. In this movie, Nathan seemed like he was a teenager. But in the game, he was more in his 30s.
Yeah, so that was what threw me because Tom Holland's definitely in his 20s.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to be in 30s in the game. But I feel like Tom Holland also gives that teen energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you want to get a younger actor to
No.
play a character and continue? Because actors
No.
in a video game you can edit a person's character, but in movies, actors age. You don't want people age. You don't want a sequel to Uncharted?
I do, but for his age, he doesn't have the experience to be doing all that. He's
He
too
just
young.
did Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man. This is Uncharted.
No, I think he meant he didn't have his character in the movie
I
did not have the
understand.
experience.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, as far as films go, it's okay to go a little bit deep on the age.
Oh, I agree with
you. Because
Even for Spider-Man, he wasn't
no, I'm
his
saying
right age.
the reason why I say it's good to go deep on the age is because you can use this character, and over time he's going to get old. So why not start while he's still young? you might get the version that you want of that character in later years. So
that's true. That's true. I agree with them on that. Now, for the people that played the game, they were probably all like, "Oh, he's not the right age. What the hell's going on?"
I know for a fact they were pissed.
Yeah,
like,
dummies.
Sully should have been older than what Mark Wahlberg
Wahlberg was. It kind of pissed me off a little bit at certain points. Like, Mark Wahlberg's supposed to be this big name, big time treasure hunter, but he can't figure out some things this kid can figure out. I don't know. And then the girl that was with him pissed me off, betraying him. I mean, come on.
That to me was kind of like pointless. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was like, come on.
I felt that it was pointless. For me, as far as the trailers went, the main villain, what's his name? Antonio Banderas.
Banderas.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas. First of all, that's an A-list actor.
Yeah, very A-list.
Why kill him?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk plot twists, big plot. I thought he was the main villain. I didn't expect. I thought the girl was just.
I'm saying that in the trailer.
Yeah.
Why kill this character off if he's supposed to be portrayed as the main villain?
Yeah, I mean that's a good.
It kind of was like a complete twist. Going to the movies and seeing it. Like I didn't see that coming, but I mean, the movie it didn't take away from me, but it's just like that's something they should do.
No, it did, and I think it added a good twist to it because Tati Gabriella as Broderick. I mean, that was kind of crazy that she became the main villain. I also thought it was a little unbelievable when one helicopter lifted the entirety of the boat up. I could see if you put I could see if you put two on it, but one, come on. And then you don't set it down when you're over clear water. I mean, come on.
Yeah, those are the big flaws that.
I mean, you could have at least set it down and let the weight sit on the water and fly like that, but you're way up in the air?
Yeah.
Come on.
Was Bryan Cranston in this?
I don't know. It says he was. Maybe he was like a writer on it.
It's okay to have that as an action set piece.
I don't remember him in
it. It was an action set piece. Bryan Cranston was not in this movie.
That's what they advertised in the movie, that you was going to have a helicopter holding up.
I know, and we got the dope helicopter scene where they were flying between the rocks, but it was just unbelievable. Bryan Cranston was not in this movie. But why does the cast say he was? Well,
that didn't make sense.
I'm going to have to do some research on that. Yeah. It's crazy. So we're going to move on.
What do you guys rate it?
Oh, sorry. Well, I rated it a 6.
I give it an 8.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it an 8 too.
Only because it blew my expectations.
Yeah.
It was a little funny.
Oh yeah, that's good comedy. Yeah. I think they set it up for another movie pretty good.
I liked how the ending ended.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8 because, like I said, I wasn't out deep into the video games like a lot of other people were. But
did you? My bad. Did you have a PlayStation?
Yes, I have a PlayStation.
Oh, it was on there.
No, it's a Sony movie. But yeah, as a film goer like myself, I felt that it was a very good movie. It was worth a watch. So
I would definitely say it was worth a watch.
Definitely about 8.
Also,
my
bad.
No, go ahead.
Also, did you guys like the beginning of it? The new intro for Sony.
The movie intro.
I felt like they were copying Marvel, but it was a good intro.
But
yeah, it was a good intro. Yeah, but they're definitely copying Marvel.
First off, they're PlayStation-like, and secondly, they do business with Marvel. Copying?
Okay, they do business with Marvel. It was a good intro though. It was a good intro.
It was a good intro.
I will give it. It was new, fresh.
Yeah.
You said something about memorable. I can't remember what you said, but can we go to an unforgettable movie or a forgettable movie? The Cursed?
You said something about unforgettable movie.
Oh.
No. Somebody said something about.
I didn't
what did
say
you say?
anything.
Damn.
We would have to play it back, but we can't do that right now. But
I don't think it was
we're going to talk about a forgettable movie.
A forgettable movie, yeah.
The Cursed. I was hyped going into it. No, I wasn't. That's a lie. I didn't know what the movie was about going into it.
He fell asleep.
You
didn't fall asleep?
No, I didn't fall asleep.
Is he giving a fair review if he fell asleep?
I didn't fall asleep during this movie.
Right.
I just thought it was bland, kind of boring.
It wasn't
Now-
boring. It's just if you're not into that type of movie,
I-
that set time, you're not gonna like it.
Okay, we're gonna say it now because we're gonna get into some scary movies later on. I was not a big scary movie guy. Hated them. I get scared easily, jump scares, all of them. But after hanging out with you guys,
He was
I've
holding
come
my
a-
hand. He was holding my hand the whole time.
Oh my god.
I just don't understand why he be holding my hand.
But over time, I've started to like them a lot more. And there's actually a movie coming out this year called The Black Phone that I'm actually excited to go see. But going into this movie, I didn't. Did anybody know really what it was about?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. It was like it kind of got here and then it was here.
I heard that the name of the title was different, but I don't remember.
Maybe it was. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But I mean, was there any really memorable part? Yeah, thank you for correcting my grammar. I mean, I did like the scene where he was hunting the beasts, like the first time he hunted it. But I felt like he kind of forgot what he did the first time when he hunted it the second time. That's what it felt like to me.
For me, for a second, I thought he was gonna be Van Helsing, just going undercover hunting
That would've been
vampires. But no, it was just some ordinary guy.
That would have been awesome to
Yeah.
delve into Van, which is a series that they should bring back.
They should. Yep.
It just felt like for me. So,
What did you rate? it?
Yeah.
what will I rate it? I'd say I give it 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
Jesus,
What did you give it?
I gave it a 7. Flat out 7.
So what I'm gonna do right here is upgrade my Uncharted from a 6 to a 7 and give this a 5 because this is definitely a 5 in my book. Or no, you know what? I'm going below. I'm gonna go 4.
I mean, it was good for it to be like a indie film. Like,
So for a scary movie to be good to me, it's gotta scare the hell out of me, which is not hard. Which is why I'm giving this a 4. It's
I don't
not
think-
hard to scare me.
I don't think it was a scary movie. It was just like a thriller
Oh,
type of
it's
thing.
still terrible. But I mean, it was cool. I'll give it a 4 though. It's probably gonna be on
A
the
4?
lower. Yeah.
God damn.
It's gonna be on the lower end of my movies for when the year's up.
That's better than Blacklight.
Man, it was better than Blacklight. Okay, I'll give it a 5. You convinced me. You got me.
So we're going into our next topic.
Not yet. But
Not yet.
Still going in on it. Okay.
Well, I wanted to ask you what you guys thought about the ending of this one,
Of
where
course.
she goes up to the door of the church where all these scared townspeople are, and no one stopped. I mean, I know it was nighttime, but if you're scared, are you going to bed? If you're supposed to be on guard duty because a big demon is out there?
only because she hears her son.
I understand that,
Like-
but the guy at the door with the guns. You telling me you scared? You fell
Yeah.
asleep? No way I would have let her reach the door.
Me either.
There's a lot of specific scenes that I forgot about that movie. Cause
Yeah, I mean, that's
You
true.
fell asleep.
Yeah.
I did not. it just kind of didn't. It just kind of felt flat with me.
So you're not into like the
I like-
1800s.
I like horror movies. I especially like movies that
It was
take
definitely
elements from the
period piece.
past. But
Yeah.
it's just that this one just wasn't it for me.
Yeah, that's true. I think we can get ready to move into the next topic then. Let's move on. I think we covered that enough.
So what's the other movie we've seen that was
Terrible?
like beyond terrible?
The movie where we went to see it and we should have went and saw Dog instead?
Exactly.
God.
We should have seen Dog.
We're talking about Blacklight, who anybody gave over a 5 for this is crazy.
Anybody who's seen this movie was crazy.
Yeah. We were the only 3 in the theater almost.
Basically,
When I got our tickets, me and Jamal, me and Jamel were the only 2 in the theater when I got our tickets. And then you got yours, and then like 3 other people did. But Blacklight, what are your thoughts?
what are your thoughts, Jamal?
Yeah, come on.
Because you're the one that invited us to see that movie.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
are.
suggested I would have went to see it myself. I just wanted to see how it was. I mean, of course, you get the typical Liam Neeson style of acting. It was the same. A couple things that fell flat for me was the scenes of him running.
God, they were bad.
It
It looked like the Hunchback from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, or like a gorilla or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
To me, it was
so
just-
old.
It was so slow that I almost fell asleep.
My God, the
I had-
fight scenes.
I had to get up to get popcorn just to stay up.
The fight scenes were like in slow mo. He's like, huh,
Yeah.
huh, come on. The director, was he sleeping?
I almost forgot about the plot. I didn't even know what was going on.
But my rating for Blacklight is a 6.
Mine was a 3.
I gave it a 2.
These are all low ratings, so that just goes to show how we kind of perceive the movie.
I feel like the director was trying to go for like a Taking vibes. Like,
Yeah, but Liam Neeson's too old, guys. God, when the scenes where he was running, they did not do it.
he just has to give it up.
He-
His last best movie was that movie when he was Zeus. In that movie,
Clash of Titans?
Clash of Titans.
Yeah.
That was his last best movie.
Was it?
Yeah,
To me,
he was
it was.
on Widows. He was on Widows.
Ooh.
Oh,
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
that.
But
He's
he
like,
played like a small part about it.
He did a small part, but he was still there.
I forgot about that.
It was
Yeah.
good. I mean, his part
It
was
was good.
important.
It was good. But he wasn't the main actor, the main character.
He was like the plot twist villain
Yeah.
of that film.
I'm,
Plot twist villain, yeah.
I'm bringing up some movies real quick. Hang on.
3 out of 10 for me.
It was a
Still.
2. It's crazy.
I would go with a 2, but it's Liam Neeson. I mean,
Oh, he
You
wasn't the
can't go
marksman.
wrong.
That was the one where he helped the little girl after they crossed the border. He helped the girl and the mom, or the boy and the mom. I did not see that, but I actually heard that one was okay.
is that the one with the wolves? In the snow?
No, you're talking about The Gray
The Gray.
from 2011, which is not the most recent movie. He's had quite a few movies since then, but The Gray is when his plane crashes and he's got to survive and he fights the wolves.
The Commuter was good too.
Nonstop, I heard was good, but I never
It
saw
was
it.
good.
Yeah.
That train movie. Yeah.
Honest Thief, I don't even know which one that one is.
I've seen that one.
Maybe it was just the director that just.
Maybe.
I still
Poor
see
writing.
all the movies. I mean,
I've seen most of them. I haven't seen all of them.
I'll still like if he put a movie out.
Oh yeah,
I'll
we
go
still
see
go.
it.
Well, we go to see all kinds of bad movies. AMC stub members, 3 free movies a week.
If you don't have that, go get it now.
You gotta go get it. I mean, how many movies do we see a month?
I see a lot of movies.
We probably see 10
Like at least
movies a month.
6 to 10. 6 to
Yeah,
10.
6 to 10. You pay $21 to see 10 movies. Whoo, that thing
Yeah.
pays for itself first 2 times.
Yeah.
I think let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we're here for today.
All right. Well, let's.
Oh, hang on, I gotta go grab something real quick,
Yeah. So
and then I'll be right back.
All
right.
Okay. Okay, now that we're back, we're gonna get into the real meat and potatoes of what we're here for today, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Going into Peacemaker. What were your thoughts?
I thought that going into Peacemaker.
10 out of 10.
Oh, right out the gates, he gave me a 10.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with him 10 because I didn't expect anything from this show. I mean, I
Wow.
just thought that I didn't have a horse in the race. I didn't think it was gonna be good. I didn't think it was gonna be bad. I just didn't have any thoughts for it. But it blew my expectations of nothing to a 10. You know, it was amazingly funny. I like how they gave side characters story in film time.
Yeah.
Without this show, a lot of the characters in the show wouldn't have had that screen time. So it was good. What about you, Angel?
Well, first of all,
It was me.
well, I didn't get my rating.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. See, they
My
tried to
bad.
leave me out of
No,
this.
we was
My bad.
going with
Yeah.
host.
I was
Yeah,
like,
oh, we started here, went there, and we skipped over me.
You asked me. You threw it to
You did
Okay,
the
go ahead,
whole
go
thing.
me.
ahead.
You threw it to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
For me, it
Yeah.
blew my expectation because
You saying the same thing he did.
I know. That's what I was gonna say at
Yeah.
first, but I didn't think it was gonna
Who
be
said
that
it
good. Like, who would make a Peacemaker show?
That's
at
true.
first?
Yeah.
Like, and then John Cena, like, I think he's funny as hell.
He fit the character.
He did, yeah.
perfectly though.
Every episode was just funny.
Yeah.
Action scenes. Was
It's funny and serious though.
Yeah.
So I hate to say this, but I give it a 10 as well. I hate.
You got a 10?
Yeah, I give it a 10.
He hates to agree
I
with
hate to agree with them because normally I'm right and they're wrong. But yeah, I said it, boy. Every episode had a serious element to it, which I did not expect. After seeing Suicide Squad 2, I thought for sure it was going to be a big comedy. You know, peacemakers, messing stuff up, killing people, and stuff like that. I did not expect it to be as serious. And one thing I didn't like around episode like 4 or 5, I was like, man, they're going too serious with this. Why are they doing this, and this? But towards the end, you realize, oh, this kid was messed up. So one of my favorite scenes, I think, is when it's when he's with the girl in her apartment, and then she goes crazy and starts stabbing him and stuff, and then we actually spoiler warning.
You gave him spoiler warning already.
I did. I forgot. Just want to make sure you're still paying attention. When he jumps out, gets to the car, gets his helmet on, and then activates it, and she just gets destroyed.
When he activates Sonic
My
Boom.
favorite scene. Yeah, when he activates Sonic Boom. One of my favorite scenes. I mean, it's funny as hell. So, what was some scenes that you guys thought were the best?
Some scenes that I thought was the best. Definitely the scene where he was naming random people. I feel like out of the whole show, that was the funniest scene.
Yeah.
I mean, every episode was funny.
That was a good scene, though.
I-
Like Super Mario, Luigi.
Yeah. I like the scene where the guy who does the secret work, he killed the gorilla, and then
Oh, yeah.
he went to the next episode bragging about how he killed her, and then Hardcore was like, "You can really ride this."
Yeah.
So yeah,
That was good, and it was funny how Freddie Stroma's character was like, I literally just said I want to kill somebody with a chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got, Angel?
My favorite scene was when they seen that big butterfly.
The big
The
one.
cow?
The cow.
The cow.
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't
at
expect
all.
that either. So I guess I liked it because we're seeing some new enemies on Earth. We're not just getting a basic enemy. Also, I liked the Starfish in Suicide Squad 2. I know some people didn't like it, but I thought it was a dope enemy and it was a really good movie.
I like the visuals of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the visuals were great. But it was kind of cool. The butterflies are taking over people and they're trying to protect the world. But I mean, the scene right before what you were talking about with the gorilla, when he puts on X-ray vision and he's just one-shotting everybody in the head, was pretty funny too.
Also, the part I didn't guess when John broke his leg.
John Cena?
No, the other John, the computer guy.
Oh yeah, the computer guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
tried to
just
jump over the
tripped
fence.
over the.
He broke his leg.
Yeah, I could see why it's like. Why didn't they have him fall from yeah, or when they were the butterflies were tackling him, beating the hell out of him? Why didn't somebody break his leg real quick? They could have done better on that part. What about the Justice League showing up at the end?
I'm okay with it. I mean, for me, I feel that with using the Justice League, it connects the tissue to the movies, to the film franchise, which adds a higher credibility to the show itself. Now, again, the show didn't need them to show up, but I like the fact that they did use it.
I like that they, showed that the Justice League is there, even though the Superman or Wonder Woman Batman couldn't be there to film their actual faces, so we only got Aquaman and the Flash. But I thought it was cool. I mean, but the Flash could have got there a lot sooner. So what's going on there? What, she call him last?
I mean, but that's what we had to hold when he did arrive. There was all there in lightning. I mean, yeah. I mean, it shows
but what, did he pick Aquaman up? Why wasn't he there already?
I mean,
He's the fastest man alive.
I understand, but you gotta have room for. You gotta have room.
Room for failure? Is that what
No,
you're saying?
I mean you gotta have. If they would have came there on time, we wouldn't have got those.
You're right,
fight
you're right,
scenes when
you're
they
right.
kicked down the butterflies. So it made sense for them to
Yeah.
come right when they came.
I do like how they stated Aquaman be messing with fishes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good joke.
That was funny. That was a good, funny joke too. Or like when Peacemaker's like saying all these things. He's like, I learned on the internet, and Harcourt's like, why do you believe these things?
Yeah.
And then the Flash is like, that's true.
That's true,
Yeah. Now one thing I thought was interesting was Peacemaker's father. Do you think they killed him off too early?
I feel that it's okay because you can kind of see towards the end, the way they ended it, that he's going to have some trauma and he's going to have some hallucinations of his father.
Yeah.
Before, so they're still going to keep the actor on there and
So,
add
yeah.
more story to the Peacemaker.
So we'll probably see his father a lot going forward, just as his like demons kind of coming back to
demon
haunt
that's
him.
still haunting
No?
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
the demons, yeah. But
What?
as, like real life, nah.
He's
Well,
dead.
obviously he's dead. Yeah.
No,
He
that's
forgot
living
he
in his
died.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
in
did
his
forget.
mind.
Yeah. He forgot he
It's
died.
trauma.
Yeah.
I mean, killing him off easily was okay to me. He wasn't like a big role.
He wasn't,
Being
but I would
villain.
love to have seen him as his character a little bit more.
Nah.
The White Dragon. Isn't that what
Oh,
his character
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what. Yeah, that's what. Dragon.
I would love to have kind of maybe seen him like his Peacemaker have to hunt his father down, and basically they could have done it where he's like conquering his demons.
But you're gonna get that going forward.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm talking about in real life, not just in his head. He's conquering his
Mm-hmm.
demons.
He stood up to his father, so that's a piece of conquer that he got.
You're
you
right.
know.
You're right. Was there anything that you guys didn't like that they shouldn't have put in there?
The daughter of that,
I could have done without her too.
the woman.
The daughter of Harcourt.
Yeah, they kind of like exaggerated her. Like,
Yeah, they put her in there as kind of a background character, and she's
Yeah.
supposed to be the inside man. But I felt like they rushed that storyline where she was supposed to drop the diary and everything. Maybe that's just me.
I don't think it was rushed because they cameoed Amanda Waller during those scenes to say, "Hey, do this, do that."
I said Harcourt. I meant
Don't-
Amanda Waller.
You said hardcore?
I said Harcourt. I meant Amanda Waller. Sorry.
Yeah, but you meant the daughter too. But yeah, I felt like it went well because I like the cameos. They're incorporating it with the movie.
Yeah.
It's similar to what Marvel's doing with the Disney Plus shows. So more threads. I feel.
It was great, and I definitely think it opens the door for
Disney
more
Plus?
deep. No,
Not comparing it to the Disney Plus
Oh.
Marvel
Studios
shows, yeah. like Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yeah.
What about Judo Master? I felt like he just ended up nowhere.
It was funny. I feel like they did just start doing anything with the character. I think they could have did more with him instead of just mugging people at a convenience store.
Yeah.
But I liked this.
Do you think we'll see him maybe team up with Peacemaker in the future?
I mean, the way that the theme song goes, yeah.
it's possible. But then again, he could be like an arch enemy type of thing.
I feel like if they don't make him a teammate, why would he become an arch enemy? I guess
I don't
he
think
could.
he's.
He could
arch
avenge
enemy
him for
level.
destroying. Yeah, he's definitely not arch enemy level person.
I think he was like fight humor.
I guess he was because he got shot in the middle of their fight, and Peacemaker was like, "I was gonna win that."
I mean, even
Yeah,
some of the
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
he was saying, you know, that he does and stuff, and the whole hot
Yeah.
chip thing.
The hot chips, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he was eating hot chips like crazy. But, I mean, I would love to have seen him just have a little bit more important role. That's just me, though.
How do you like the use of the 80s rock?
I thought it was good. It provided a cool sound.
I feel that with the music that was used, it's giving more perspective into the mind of James Gunn. Because, you know, that's him going ahead and putting these songs in these movies and these shows. So
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of led us a little closer to, you know, his style.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems
I
like
just-
it
They
seems,
fit Peacemaker.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, dun, 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 dun.
it seems like they needed like a Marvel director to help DC.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it before. DC has overplayed so many characters. I mean, how many Batman movies have been made? 30.
What was the most recent one?
But this is a fresh take on a character we've never seen before. I mean, we've never gotten a Peacemaker.
But
That's the
then
first
we
time
got-
hearing about him.
We got him in the movie, and then we got him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. First time we got him was in Suicide Squad
Yeah.
2. But
and they had already approved the show before the movie was
oh wow, I
released.
thought the movie
Oh,
was.
for real?
I thought the show was approved after the fact.
Yeah, me too.
The show was approved before.
So we were getting a Peacemaker either
Regardless.
way.
Yeah. So,
To me, it was just like a random character
yeah.
to
To
make
me-
a show.
I guess I could see that. To me, all the characters that died in Suicide Squad 2 were all random and were there for no reason.
I think that was a part of that was like a humorous part of the movie.
It was a very humorous part, yeah. But they died for no reason.
That's disappointing.
So that just, I guess, leaves the one question: where are we going from here? Because they didn't set it up for another season.
Yes, they did.
They did, yeah.
Well,
The ending, he has. Okay, you got the butterfly that survived. He came on his porch. That could be real. I don't think that's a hallucination.
no, I don't think that's a hallucination either.
And also, you got his dad, who was a hallucination.
Yes.
So it shows that he's going to deal with a lot of trauma going forward. But there is a story.
Okay, but they didn't set up a new villain.
They didn't need to.
Yeah, but normally we know where the movies are going.
No, but this is not a movie. This is a show.
It is a show.
Let's talk about his side character.
Yes, let's go into side characters. 'Cause
Oh,
side
I'm sorry.
characters-
To me,
yeah, we
it
can go
seemed-
side characters.
They trying to make like a Deadpool type of thing.
I feel like they did.
Didn't they? Yeah.
Who? They're making who the Deadpool?
No,
The
I'm
sidekick.
just saying the style of movie. They
Oh.
made like Deadpool because it's a superhero show, but it's also super funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and there's that dude that was pretending to be sheriff that killed a whole bunch of people, which was kind of funny. But my favorite side character was John Economist, because I mean they bashed on him so much, dye beard and
Oh yeah, I feel like he was one of the best side characters because, like I said, he was a character in the movies. He basically was a background character,
Yeah.
and then he got like some TV time for this character development. So that's development that wouldn't have been there had the show not been made.
yep. And I would love to see more hardcore too.
Yeah, she was good. I didn't really have a problem with Amanda Waller's daughter in the show.
To me, she was shoved in there.
Tom's daughter.
Yeah. He
She
said
was a
Amanda
little
Waller's daughter.
exaggerated.
The show is exaggerated purposely. That's the point. Yeah.
I just, where does he go from here? It's just my question.
Where can they go from?
Where
here?
can,
Yeah, where
where
can
can, I guess I asked it wrong. Where can they go from
Okay,
here?
so Morn's dead. So Harcourt was the new leader.
Mm-hmm.
So she can lead whatever other missions that they have next. I don't know how they're gonna use Amanda Waller's character going forward. because
Yeah.
I still think she's gonna be part of the show still. But
Um,
there's stories that they still can explore.
You know
we just don't have them yet.
You know what? I completely forgot. The daughter blew up her spot too.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So the daughter revealed
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So maybe we'll see her daughter having to run away because she blew up the mom's spot. Maybe we'll see the mom get punished. I mean, we can see anything.
That's true.
I guess I forgot that. So they did set it up for kind of the future. I mean, it was a good show.
To me, was it like a Justice League threat?
Nah.
No, it wasn't.
They
Just, I think
came-
that was the humor.
That
part
was
of
a
it.
humor.
I guess the humor part in it is they thought it wasn't a Justice League threat.
I feel like the humor part was, hey, let's just bring the Justice League. That's just Deus Ex Machina solving things, and
I also think it was continuity, so they brought in the Justice League to show you, like, hey,
this is the universe.
yeah, this is the universe. We're all in the same universe.
Peacemaker is in the main DCEU,
Mm-hmm.
not the Batman from the recent Batman movie.
Yeah. I would have loved to have seen Batman. They could have even had somebody in the cape and stuff standing there like they did with Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they could have, but maybe they thought maybe it's gonna take away from the recent Batman movie coming out. I don't know. Maybe.
They could have, yeah.
But
Even
aren't
though
they supposed to reset the whole Batman universe?
I think
Justice League universe?
I think that's just something to say to people because
Yeah.
are you about to get rid of
Which one do you get rid of?
Wonder Woman, or are you about to get rid Edward Miller's Flash? Are you
No,
gonna
just Batman. I think just Batman.
Yeah,
just Batman and Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what was
so
the point of showing them, you know?
they didn't show Superman, so we don't know. They didn't really.
Oh, okay.
They only showed Aquaman and Flash, their faces,
The faces, yes, but Wonder Woman and Superman was there, but
they were
them out.
darked out faces.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a full reset because they're gonna keep a lot of the people that want to continue to still work on these movies.
Mhm.
So
I think it's gonna be a reset.
It's gonna
More
have to stay canon, though.
The Ben Affleck?
No,
The Ben
so
Affleck then.
I don't think we'll ever see a Batman right now until they decide on who they want to be the main Batman. So I'm saying we might not see Batman until we get another Batman movie with Pattinson. But if they finally pick a Superman, I mean, because the guy that played in the Justice League, he's not coming back, is he?
Henry Cavill.
Henry
Yeah.
Cavill. Nobody can replace him, in my opinion.
I mean, he did reshoots on.
Yeah.
He did, so maybe he'll be back. But it's got to stay canon, no matter what they decide, because they've already shown that it is.
Yeah. So hey,
Yeah, that was a pretty good discussion right there.
all right.
You want to take us out?
Well, check us out. Well, thank you guys for coming to another episode of Fan Style Reviews. Again, I am Jamel,
I am Angel.
I'm Frank.
and we will see you next time.
What about the next movies?